Guys, welcome back in this DroidScript Cloud Services video tutorials. In this video, let's talk about how to integrate PocketBase database into your DroidScript's NodeJS application. This video is the continuation of integrating PocketBase database or cloud database into your DroidScript's native application. Okay, so if you haven't watched that one, please do watch it first for you to have insights on the basics of integrating PocketBase database or the new DroidScript Cloud database into your application. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. First, let's create a Node.js application in our DroidScript's Wi-Fi IDE. Click this second icon right here, and then name this one PocketBase Node. Okay, so I will name this project PocketBase Node. Simple, and then click OK. We will still use the new DroidScript's Wi-Fi IDE code editor. In our main file, I will remove much of these codes, leaving this cfg.node and our function on start. To use PocketBase in our application, I will first install the PocketBase package from npm in my local machine and upload all the node modules package.json, package.lock.json in my DroidScript's Wi-Fi IDE. I have now opened my app, the name sample. Okay, I will run the terminal here, and then I'll just initialize this one as a Node.js application so that I can install the PocketBase package from npm. Okay, so npm init --yes, and then I will run npm install PocketBase --save. It has successfully installed the PocketBase package from npm. The next thing is I will also install this cross-fetch package. It says that for node less than 17, you will need to load a fetch. Here, I will also install this one, cross-fetch, npm install cross-fetch --save. Now I have successfully installed or saved the PocketBase package and also this cross-fetch package. Now I will copy all these files, this package.json, package.lock.json, and node modules into my PocketBase node project in my DroidScript. For this one, I will use the file browser by DroidScript. So click this one, file browser, and navigate to our project, PocketBase node. And here I will just drag and drop all these files in folder, just like that. Head to PocketBase.js SDK, and I will just copy this one. Const PocketBase, run. Okay, so we don't have errors. This means that we have successfully required our PocketBase/CJS library. Okay, let's try this one. Const pb. Okay, var URL equals, go to my cloud and then copy this URL and then paste that here. Pass this URL in this localhost URL. Now it points to my online cloud database. My name -db.droidscript.cloud. I will run that one and see if there is an error. So we have no errors right here. Now we have successfully integrated our PocketBase database into our Node.js application in DroidScript. Let's try adding a record in our post collection from our previous video. So if you haven't watched our previous video, we have a post collection and we deleted the only record that we have here. I will store that collection name into call variable. So call equals post. And then I'll try to add a new data or a new record into that post collection. So var data equals, we have a name field there. So John. We have also a description field. This is a text. I will now try to add this data into our post collection. So collection call. So we pass this call, which is the post collection that create. So create a new record passing the data. Okay, since this is an asynchronous function, we can listen to the reject and resolve callback. So that then in record, okay, we just say console.log success. If there's an error, we will also console.log that error. If we run this one, we have errors. It says that fetch is not defined. So going back to the GitHub PocketBase JS SDK, it says that we need also to require this cross-fetch polyfill. So I will copy this one. And here in my Node.js application, I will just require that package. I have installed that already, so I can require that package here in my code. So if I run this one, let's see if we have errors. Okay, so we don't have errors now. That means, and it displays success. So that means that we have successfully created our first record in our post collection using our Node.js application in DroidScript. If we refresh this post collection, now we have this record right here. Okay, so we have successfully integrated PocketBase database into our Node.js application. The same as the previous videos, the next thing to do is to read that data or to read the records that we have added in our post collection. So I will just comment that one. Need more space here at the bottom. Now I will use pb.collection call that get full list to list all the records as an array, and then listen to that then callback records. Okay, I will just display the records because I need to stringify the records first in order to display the JSON object nicely in our debug tab. So JSON.stringify records null and pass to. If there's an error, catch, and then just console.log that error. If we run this one, we have displayed this record that we have in our post collection. So collection ID, collection name. We have also this description and our name, John. Okay, so it is successful. Next, let's try to update the only record that we have. So pb.collection call.update. Since we need to update, we must have a reference to the ID of the record that we want to update. So I will just copy this ID right here from the debug tab, and then var ID equals this ID right here. But in the real world scenario, you don't need to hard code this ID. You just reference them from the read operation, save that ID, and then pass the ID in this update or delete method. So I will pass the ID, and maybe I will change only the description. Okay, description. So from this is a text, so this is a new text description. This is also an asynchronous function, so I can listen to then and catch callback. So then records, I'll just console.log success, and if there's an error, I will catch that error, then console.log that error. So if we run this one, it displays success. So if we reload our post collection, the description now is updated to this is a new text description. We don't have any API rules related errors here, like the previous video that we have only admins can perform this action, because we already grant access to everyone in all these fields right here. If we delete the first record that we have, we can also call, I will just copy this one. Okay, so to delete, we just need to pass the ID and change this update into delete. So pb.collection from call or from post collection delete this ID, and if the operation is successful, I will just console.log deleted, and if there's an error, I will display an error. Okay, if I run this one, it should display deleted right here, and therefore our only record here in our post collection has been deleted. If I refresh this one, we now have an empty post collection in our database. Okay, so that's all for this video tutorials on integrating PocketBase database in our Node.js application in DroidScript. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.